I still haven't deviated away from Stack Jack's best way to kind of do it, so we don't have to do this argument anymore. He's famously said that there's one king, there's one mamba, and there's one goat. Like we don't need like those other animals are fine too. I guess a king. Well, it could be a lion, right? Rawr, right? So those animals are fine. Nothing's wrong with those animals, right?
Yeah.
Right? Mambas be in the where mambas be at? Desert? Jungle? Mambas be wherever they at. Lions be
Yeah.
wherever they at. And the goats be in the mountains. Like we don't gotta let's let them be.
Ecosystems,
I
right?
just there's so much listen, there's so much that falls apart when you go from decade to decade that it's hard to compare them against each other. Just I just feel like if we're going to honor him, I'm happy we're honoring him in this way, and we all have some type of frame of mind to call him the best all around player ever. The best, like you can't.
hmm
He was just born with gifts that no one before him, and no one. Well, we don't know yet after him, but so far, Steph Curry can't get 6 inches taller and put on 60 pounds of muscle. Michael Jordan couldn't get 3 inches taller and put on, you know, 30 pounds of muscle. So it's just something you can't beat, and that has ultimately led to him being as the greatest compiler. Are we saying compiler?
No, no, no.
Okay,
LeBron
yeah.
compiler.
No. I just said it because someone else was saying it. I don't feel that way.
I don't think he's here's why. Sure, has he played a very long time? Absolutely. Has Tom Brady played a long time? Absolutely. Neither of them, ladies and gentlemen, are compilers. If you say that, you're dumb. All right. I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm sorry. I don't normally speak in such harsh terms. You're dumb. Because here's why. Here's the other part of a compiler that you need. A compiler is someone who hangs on way too long. You want to
Okay,
know a compiler, Brian, who probably has a record that won't be broken?
Eli
Emmett
Manning,
Smith.
watch your mouth.
Emmett Smith, compiler,
Watch
Brian.
your mouth.
Oh, did you just love it when he was grinding it out for the Arizona Cardinals? Compiler. That's a compiler. He's hung on well past so he could establish a record that was it was sad.
No,
Emmett Smith, that's a
no,
compiler. LeBron
no.
James, not a compiler because he's still playing at a very high level. Tom Brady, not a compiler because Hall of Fame career in his 20s, Hall of Fame career in his 30s, Hall of Fame career in his 40s. You're not a compiler if you're still doing it and people know you can still do it. And LeBron can still do it. You take him off the Lakers or you bring somebody else there, people are still talking, even though they're 13th, that they've got a shot.
Even though they're 13th.
Or 14th. I don't know, even though they're 13th, 14th. Hey,
I
listen,
can't get behind calling Emmitt Smith a compiler
compiler. No,
simply because
you're
we live in
biased.
we live in a obviously, but we live in a game today where the rules are made to encourage the compiling. Football, most
Not for a
dangerous.
running back, Brian. Not for
Absolute.
a running back.
Excuse me. Yes, it is.
No. Do you think, come on. No, it is not set up for a running back to become a compiler because you can plug in, do running backs get drafted high anymore? And if a running back does get drafted high, everyone's like, why'd they pick that guy so high?
Running backs
Oh,
don't get
what?
drafted
Clyde
high.
Edwards-Helaire, see you later. Isaiah Pacheco, plug you in.
Running backs don't get drafted high anymore because there hasn't been a running back that came out like Emmitt Smith.
Watch your
So,
mouth. King Henry.
so while we're on the topic
Coat
of
the rock. Anyway,
rocks, you said Cox?
what?
Oh,
No, I don't know.
oh, my bad. So I thought you said show the cock because that's exactly
Huh.
what Tom Brady was doing when he hit social media a few days ago.